And it was just a year ago, Tarrant County law enforcement leaders announced a brand new election integrity task force, and this was met with both praise and there was some criticism as well. But now, as North Texans head to the polls in a presidential election year, our I-team asked what sheriff and district attorney investigators have found, while another agency in the county told our Jason Allen it too is watching for any possible voting violations.
North Texas voters get their chance to pick a candidate for president this week. And as voting centers open, a unique law enforcement unit in Tarrant County is expecting to be busy.
And it is. It's all hands on deck.
The Tarrant County District Attorney brought in Glennis McGinty last year to lead its election integrity task force.
What we want to ensure to the public is that our elections are secure.
Created after a court determined the state attorney general could not prosecute election crimes on its own, the county built a website to receive complaints and within weeks had 11 cases to review. None of those resulted in charges. But in the last 3 months, McGinty told us 3 cases have been referred to her office.
They have been referred, and they haven't been presented to the grand jury at this point, but the investigation is not complete.
Another case that was already in the court system involving allegations of false signatures on ballot applications in 2016 was dismissed by a special prosecutor weeks after the unit was announced.
Do you still see it as necessary to have a unit like this, and why?
I certainly think that it is necessary to have a unit like this. I think it gives voters a sense of security to know that the DA's office, the sheriff's department, and even the county judge are on board with making sure that the elections here in Tarrant County are safe, are secure.
McGinty says her unit is unique in the state, but from a sub-courthouse in northwest Tarrant County in 2022, another law enforcement official announced his own election unit.
And we're trying to keep integrity at the elections places where people go to vote.
Constable Scott Bedford told us he has trained his deputies in election laws they can enforce.
It says right here
Where voters can enter.
Yeah, absolutely.
And last year, they cited someone for campaigning too close to a polling place.
I thought it was funny because, one, I knew I didn't break the law.
Chris Gregory is a justice of the peace whose ticket was filed in his own court. No one else with him that day got a ticket, and the DA's office quickly dismissed the citation.
I think that's why it should be with the county as far as the DA's office or the sheriff's office, and not with a individual office that is, once again, possibly may have some bias.
You're clearly aware of this.
That is the election integrity unit that exists in Tarrant County is with the Tarrant County District Attorney's office.
Bedford told us he believes his efforts are still worthwhile.
I think it is, because it sounds like to me I'm deterring crime, because I don't have the election judges calling me saying, hey, this place is completely out of control, I need some help.
I asked Glennis McGinty about working with the state attorney general's office, especially as we get closer to November. She does anticipate having a dialogue with them, not having them work their cases, she told me, but just helping each other out when they can.